All right, I can identify the relationship between all circles. So, two types of relationships that we've talked about between shapes this year is congruent figures and similar figures. So, because a circle is always a circle, all circles have the exact same shape. The only thing that's going to be different about them is that they will be different sizes. So you might have a larger circle or a smaller circle. But again, the idea there, if you think about like a target, each of those circles, it's still a circle, but they're getting larger and larger. It's kind of like a dilation there. And so we call that similar. So all circles are similar to each other. So one thing that's going to be important about that is that there is a scale factor between all the circles. You can multiply or divide to go from one to the other. And that does affect our area and circumference formula. So that chart that we were working on filling out at the beginning of 8.3 basically led us, as we looked at that pattern, is that as our polygon approaches a circle, the area is pi, and the circumference is 2 pi. So now, if we look at this circle here, I've dilated by a scale factor of 2. The reason why I know it's 2 times bigger, because 1 times 2 is 2. So back in 8.2, and you've got this on your learning log, our area ratio is the scale factor squared. So we're going to take pi, and we're going to multiply it by the scale factor squared, which in this case is 2 squared. And notice 2 corresponds with the 2 there. That's always going to happen. So your radius will be the scale factor. So again, the area for this circle, if we were to find it, would be pi r squared, pi times 2 squared. However, when we're dealing with perimeter or circumference, that scale factor just stays 2. So that's why we take this 2 pi and we just multiply it by the radius, which in this case is just 2. Going the other direction, it works the same way. So for here, our multiple would be 1/2. So we are halving that circle. So again, if the original area of this one here was pi, we need to multiply it by the scale factor squared. And then for the circumference, we're going to take 2 pi and just multiply it by the scale factor. We do not need to square it for circumference. So again, that just kind of maybe helps you understand the formula a little bit better, that the area formula is pi r squared, whereas the circumference is 2 pi r. And then again, all circles are similar, same shape, different size.